this week I started school, and I knew as soon as I started school that I would catch something. I would get sick, because I always get sick every time I go to school. School is like infested with germs, and it's just germ city, and you just get sick if you go to school. There's no way avoiding becoming sick at school. I was like a religious hand washer, and I even had Germix in my backpack. But if you're gonna get sick, I guess you're gonna get sick. I called my doctor because I had symptoms of swine flu. I had fever of 99.8, sore throat, coughing, really bad coughing. I'm still having coughing. And my OB, they don't allow you to come in to check you if they think you have swine flu or you've come in contact with anybody who does. And, I don't know if I could have come in contact with anybody with it at my school. There's all types of gross germs and all that at school. So, I just told them, yeah, there's a possibility I could have come in contact with it. And so they prescribed me this medicine called Tamiflu, and it's for flu type A and B, which is H1N1 and the regular flu. And you're supposed to take it 2 times a day. I was a little worried about taking it because it hasn't been used on... They don't have enough evidence that it is safe to take while you're pregnant. They don't have any human, like lab rats or whatever. So I was a little nervous about taking it. I took the first pill the next day after I got the prescription. You're supposed to take it within 72 hours. And I didn't take it within 72 hours. So I was still worried, but I went to school anyways that day, and I started feeling really sick, like I was going to pass out. I was in second period, my science class, and I couldn't do anything. I felt horrible. I was coughing, like wheezing cough. I had I started getting hot. I was like burning up. So I went to the office, and I had a fever of 101. And at my school, if you have more than 2 symptoms, they send you home, and you can't come back until you're feverless and symptomless free for 48 hours. So my dad came and picked me up, and we went and got some Tylenol to keep my fever down, and we got like a ton of cans of chicken noodle soup and ginger ale and all that good sick stuff. And so I stayed at home, and I started throwing up all the chicken noodle soup that I would eat, and I was hungry, but I couldn't keep anything down. I don't know what was wrong with me. But I guess it was from, I checked my temperature again after I started throwing up, and I had a fever of like 102, almost 103. And so you're not supposed to let your fever get past 104 when you're pregnant. So I went to the emergency room, and they checked me for strep throat, swine flu, or H1N1, and the regular flu. They did the swab of my throat, and then they, it's this really long metal stick thing with like a Q-tip looking thing at the end of it, and they stick it all the way down your nose. It hurts so bad, and both of your noses, to check for swine flu. And it took like an hour to get the results back, and I don't have swine flu or the regular flu or strep throat. So they were confused as to what was causing me to be so sick. So they just wrote it off as an upper respiratory tract, an upper respiratory infection, or the regular common cold, along with very, very non-happy pregnancy symptoms, like horrible pregnancy symptoms, like throwing up. So they just told me to rest and stay hydrated and take Tylenol to keep my fever down. And so I did that. My fever went down to 98.4. So that's normal temperature, I'm pretty sure. And I haven't taken my temperature today, but that was yesterday. It was 98.4.